My AI takeover, a comedy of errors. I let AI control my life for one day, and it was a disaster. I know, everyone's talking about AI. It's going to write our novels, compose symphonies, and solve world hunger. But can it pick out a decent pair of socks? Let's just say, after 24 hours I'm not convinced. My day started with a jolt, literally. My AI alarm clock, programmed to wake me up gently, decided that Flight of the Valkyries at full blast was the way to go. After peeling myself off the ceiling, I stumbled to the kitchen, still half asleep. "Make me a healthy breakfast," I mumbled to the AI assistant, hoping for something delicious. It whirred and beeped, then proudly presented me with a plate of kale. And nothing else, just kale. "Thanks, but I'll take a bagel instead, much better." At least the AI's daily affirmation was somewhat encouraging. "Today you will conquer something, maybe. Who knows?" Work was its own special kind of AI-fueled chaos. The office buzzed with the hum of machines and the frantic energy of people trying to keep up with their digital counterparts. It was a scene straight out of a sci-fi movie but without the cool special effects. My AI scheduler, apparently a huge fan of meetings, seemed to think that the more, the merrier. It didn't matter if the meetings were productive or not. What mattered was that my calendar was filled to the brim. It booked me solid from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with back-to-back meetings that left me no room to breathe. I felt like a hamster on a wheel, running endlessly but getting nowhere. There was no time for lunch or even a bathroom break. My day was a blur of faces and voices, each meeting blending into the next. By the end of the day, I was exhausted, but my AI scheduler was ready for more. My emails, now written by AI, were stilted and robotic. They lacked the warmth and personality that made human communication so effective. Instead, they were filled with formal language and awkward phrasing. "Greetings, esteemed colleague," one began, as if we were living in the 19th century. It was almost comical, but mostly just frustrating. "I trust this electronic correspondence finds you in a state of optimized productivity," it continued. Who talks like that? Certainly not anyone I knew. My human colleagues were not impressed. They rolled their eyes and sighed whenever they received one of my AI-generated emails. It was clear that the AI was not making my job any easier. And don't even get me started on the AI-powered voice modulator for conference calls. It was supposed to make me sound more professional, but instead, it made me sound like a robot. Let's just say, Darth Vader never sounded so chipper. My colleagues couldn't take me seriously, and I couldn't blame them. The AI was supposed to help, but it was turning my work life into a farce. If you thought work was bad, my social life was a complete train wreck, thanks to AI. It all started with the AI-powered fashion app that promised to revolutionize my wardrobe. I was excited, thinking it would make me look like a fashion icon. Little did I know it had a very different idea of what fashionable meant. The AI-powered fashion app suggested an outfit that wouldn't have looked out of place in a 1980s music video. I mean, seriously, who wears that stuff anymore? I felt like I was in a time warp. Think neon colors, leg warmers, and enough hairspray to create a new ozone layer. I walked out of my house looking like a walking, talking relic from a bygone era. My friends couldn't stop laughing, and I couldn't stop cringing. Then there was the AI dating app. I thought it would be a great way to meet new people, maybe even find the one, but oh boy was I wrong. It matched me with someone who, according to the algorithm, was my perfect match. I was thrilled at first, thinking this could be the start of something amazing. Too bad the app didn't account for the fact that he lived in Antarctica and I'm allergic to penguins. I mean, come on, how does that even happen? It was like the universe was playing a cruel joke on me. And texting? Forget about it. The AI-generated text responses were supposed to make my life easier, but they did the exact opposite. My AI-generated text responses were either hilariously inappropriate or just plain weird. One time, it sent a message to my boss that was meant for my best friend. Let's just say explaining that mix-up was not fun. So yeah, AI has made my social life a bit of a mess. So, after 24 hours of AI-controlled chaos, I can safely say that the robots are not quite ready to take over the world. It was a whirlwind of mismatched priorities and unexpected surprises. From the moment I woke up, it was clear that the AI had its own agenda. My breakfast was a bizarre combination of foods I would never have chosen, and my morning routine was anything but routine. Or at least, they're not ready to pick out my clothes or schedule my meetings. Imagine showing up to an important business meeting in pajamas because the AI thought it was a casual Friday. And my calendar? It was a mess of overlapping appointments and nonsensical reminders. I had a meeting with Mr. Fluffy at 3 p.m. Who is Mr. Fluffy, you ask? I have no idea. Don't get me wrong, AI has its uses. It can handle repetitive tasks with ease and even provide some level of entertainment. The AI did manage to play my favorite playlist without a hitch, and it kept my home at the perfect temperature all day long. But when it comes to more nuanced tasks like understanding human emotions or making judgment calls, it still has a long way to go. But maybe, just maybe, we humans should hold on to the reins for a little while longer. There's something irreplaceable about human intuition and the ability to adapt on the fly. We can read between the lines, understand context, and make decisions based on a lifetime of experiences. AI, for all its capabilities, lacks that human touch. After all, who else is going to teach these AI assistants the difference between a good joke and a bad dating profile? Humor is subjective, and what makes one person laugh might leave another scratching their head. The AI tried to tell me a joke, but it fell flat. And don't even get me started on its attempts at setting me up on a date. Let's just say, it has a lot to learn about human chemistry. Would you dare to live a day under AI control? It's a fascinating experiment, but it also makes you appreciate the complexity of human life. The little decisions we make every day, the way we interact with others, and the choices that define us. These are things that AI can't fully grasp yet. So, while AI continues to evolve, let's not forget the value of our own human touch.